The Lady Horns tipped off against the number 12 Florida State Seminoles on Sunday at the Frank Erwin Center. The Horns would get off to a slow start, and the Lady Seminoles took advantage by attacking the basket. The Longhorns would eventually answer, but in small spurts, while Florida State was on fire from all over the court, sinking jump shot after jump shot and a barrage of three-pointers, forcing the Longhorns to take an early timeout after jumping out to a 10-2 lead. After the timeout, the Longhorns started to get in rhythm with Ariel Atkins hitting a three-pointer from the baseline. But the Lady Seminoles continued to put pressure on the Horns, forcing turnovers and scoring on the other end. At one point, the lead was 21-10. However, Brooke McCarty started getting things going, sinking a baseline jumper in the face of a defender. Her teammates would follow suit, with Audrey Ann sinking a turnaround baseline jumper after the inbounds pass, LaShawn Higgs scoring off a turnover, and Alicia Sutton putting up a floater in the paint. Brooke McCarty would hit an open baseline three, and just like that, the Lady Horns were rolling and took the lead going into half 41-40. The second half was more of the same, with the Longhorns penetrating the Seminole defense and scoring easy buckets. However, the Horns continued to struggle with their perimeter defense, allowing the Lady Seminoles to hit open three-point shot after shot after shot after shot. The Lady Seminoles would go 11 of 25 from three-point range. It was these three-pointers that would keep the game close throughout the fourth quarter. However, the Lady Horns would continue to put pressure on the Seminoles, forcing turnovers, making plays, and hitting open shots. Brooke McCarty was on fire, going 3 of 4 from beyond the arc. She would finish the game with a team-high 24 points. Ultimately, the Lady Horns were just too much for the Lady Seminoles and cruised the final minutes of the game, beating Florida State 87-72. The ladies go on a much-needed break before opening Big 12 conference play against the Oklahoma Sooners on December 28. Afterwards, I spoke with Brooke McCarty to get her thoughts of this game in conference play.
Here with Big 12 Player of the Year, Brooke McCarty, with a team-high 24 points. How crucial was tonight's win against Florida State?
I think it was very crucial, especially coming off of this past week and how we've been preparing for teams. And so I think we kind of had to have a little edge in this game because Florida State, they did a great job, and we knew that they wanted to come in here and beat us. So we just had to kind of stick to the game plan and follow what Coach wanted us to do.
Big 12 conference play opens up as well. So what is the philosophy going into the Big 12 conference?
The Big 12 is very competitive every night, and so we just kind of got to keep our edge and keep playing hard and focus on what Coach is talking about in practice, because these teams know our tendencies. We play them every year, and so I think it's just important that we just keep working hard and keep following the game plans.
Joyner Holmes returns back to the lineup for your next game. So how important is the chemistry? Do you think it's going to help the chemistry, or is it going to affect the team dynamic?
I think it'll be fine. I mean, Joyner, she can bring a lot to this team, and so getting her back in the lineup and getting her back in the rotation and stuff like that is going to be fun. I think our chemistry will be even better because it adds another component to our team, and so it's just kind of taking it one day at a time.
Awesome. Brooke McCarty, great game tonight, and congratulations.
Thank you.